All right. All right. All right. Well, shit. We're back. We're back, and yeah, it feels like it's been a minute. Well, it has been a minute, but we're back. We're here. We're ready to have some fun and yeah, have some stuff to work on, and we'll work through some of the problems. So yeah, what I guess the thing is, what are we gonna do today, and go from there. So yeah, where did we leave off? I think we last left off with working on bot person itself, working on the voice connections, getting that all worked out. I believe we have that working. Let's fire up the dev bot person. Run main.go -- dev. We're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. Let's update Docker, get the database going. Oh, we're off to a great start. Let's update Docker, then we'll spin the wheel and get into it. Because I guess that's what we do here. But just gotta let's get at least the environment set up, and then we can go from there. Cause yay. But yeah, here's Docker, reapply. There we go. And then open up Surreal. At least want to see this working. There we go. Yeah, so then I guess we gotta spin the wheel already. Nice and early wheel spin. Let's up the counter. And I guess start. Oh. Oh. I don't like this one. But here goes nothing. Sheesh. I feel. Oh. I just feel gross for doing that. Oh. Okay. So. Yeah. Last time we got the voice connection working. I tried to get it into a slash command if I recall correctly, but we didn't have much success with that. So I guess due to other bots not working, TTS bots not working for some friends, I ended up rolling back those join leave changes, and then right now it's just using. Let me close the terminal. What is it? Messages.go. Yeah. So here, the voice connection is just being managed by the command, the exclamation mark leave, exclamation mark join. So yeah, I mean that's kind of where we're at with it. I do want to move these into. I guess that could be one of the things we do today. So let's look at the list. So, we got to back those out because that didn't. I ended up changing those. So, do the /join/leave. Have the bot automatically leave when there's no users left in the channel. That will probably be an important one, just so it's not just sitting there, taking up space. Convert the commands to slash commands. That's kind of the same thing. And then I guess another layer I wanted to add on top of that was have it be configurable. So like users can choose their own voice. So what is it, 11labs.io? Yeah, voices, because they have a bunch of voices. Oh, my usage reset. Nice. I mean, they have the voice library, so I guess, yeah, allowing people to pick and choose their voice. I think they're gonna need the voice ID if they want to have that working, but I feel like that should be simple enough to get. So yeah, I mean, with
Hi there! Need a smart, confident friend?
Hi, I'm Will from Australia. Use my voice for...
Hi there! Need a smart, confident, friendly...
This voice is perfect for telling stories. I have crossed oceans of time to find you. I prayed and asked God for clarity, and he granted it to me.
Failure doesn't mean you are a failure, it just means you haven't...
A failure is a man who has blundered, but is...
Crystal clear narration brings each scene vividly to life, engaging your senses.
We've all heard of the Kennedy family curse.
Nunca te olvidé. Nunca.
Hello, human. If you're looking for a joyful voice with Indian accent and good pace, then this can be your best pick.
I have crossed oceans of time to find you.
okay, so yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of voices there, but that's going to involve having to add in kind of like a configuration system of sorts, to have that kind of working. And then what else? Re-implementing of the stocks game. I feel like that could be handled better, but that might be where the website comes in to allow people to, I guess, better manage whatever stocks that they do have for this game. So loot boxes, that's another, I guess, configuration thing, making that just kind of configurable. Again, yet another configuration thing of making the pre-prompt for bot person slash bot configurable, because right now, I mean, I put in something in there, but I don't feel like it's the what people want or whatever. And I guess maybe also locking it behind permissions to see like have only certain users be able to like change the pre-prompt instead of it being on a per person basis. I don't know. That's again gonna involve another system that we're gonna need to build, so there's that as well. Re-implementing bot stats, my stats, that stuff. Have good bot and bad bot responses from ChatGPT. That might be something we could do, but then there's I also feel like I kind of want to work on some front end stuff at the moment, so I guess coming over here to let's Docker, you can close out here. So this is running. Don't need that running at the moment. So here's the front end. So okay, so we have master here. Run dev. Yep, there we go. And then here at the back end we have, what is it? Package bun start. Okay, so we have the database connection and everything. Cool. So if we go to here, the page, open up the console, log in, it's running us around. Cool. Yeah, about dashboard. Yeah. So here on the front end, I guess it's more so in the login process, making sure that the user's information is being. So let's actually just here close the console. Views. So there's /home /dashboard /about. Let's add a /. So this all is going through the home view component. Okay, then children, we can do path / me. I don't know. I guess that could work for now. And then we should just components do a new file. Me page.view. This is gonna be scraping off some of the rust here, so script. There's that, and then template. This is the me page. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. And then here, so the wheel has already been spun in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, when I was trying to get things set up and, you know, just like get things up and running, I had a nice little error in the console because I didn't have the database running. So yeah, it was like 3 minutes in, I had to sheesh, which was painful, but I don't think, I mean, there's video evidence of it, but at least then at least the embarrassment is deferred. So here, what is it? Me page. So yeah, today I feel like we're just gonna work on some front end stuff, which is I guess very similar to what I do at work, but just here for Bot Person. So we're just gonna be trying to get a page. That's gotta be one of the easiest punishments. Speak for yourself. That's it's easier said than done. It's it hurts my soul every single time I do it or think about it. Just ugh. Let's. You make it harder than it needs to be. I'm not a TikTok zoomer, so it's difficult. Just accept it. I refuse. I refuse. I'll just let it continue to torture my soul. Where do I have the fucking header? Oh, here's the header. That might help if I go to the actual header component. Here. I want not dashboard. The router link. The harder you lean into the sheesh, the more passion you put into it, the better. I'm gonna let it to continue to be a punishment because it's one less thing I have to think about on the wheel, and it still hurts my soul. So wait, need a menu item here. 512. This is log out. I want this to be router link. 2. Good point. The funnier you make it, it's funnier the way to make you say it that way. It's funnier to make you say it. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if I read that correctly. But yeah, it's painful. So I'll just let it continue being painful. Click here. This is to me. I wrote that in a weird way. I also struggle with thinking about multiple things at the same time. So here we have me. This is the me page. Perfect. So the me page, I guess, will just kind of be the stats for the user. I mean, I know there could probably be some kind of management in it for having like users be able to spend their tokens. As I mentioned, this might be a way to fold in the stock mini game that was in Bot Person before back into it, because I mean, some people are sitting on a lot of tokens, so I guess having the stock mini game there, that might be a good way to spend the tokens. And then yeah, I mean, there's also the one card game that I was kind of working on to make things work there, but here, what is the view? The home view. Okay, this is, I guess we don't need to worry about. So home, about page, dashboard, cool. And then here they have me. Nice. Do I want to just wrap this in a router link to have it be similar? Whoa, I wonder what that does. Okay, so logout has the actual thing. So logout. Oh. Okay. It has it work as expected. So me, cool. So I guess going to the me page, or probably focusing on the back end here, a call to get the user data. So I think I already have that about. The about page has. Okay, let me minimize some of these so I don't have to keep tabbing back and forth. The about page here has a call that is being made to the back end to get just the simple test data. But I want to do a little bit more than that, and I want to, where is it? Me page. So let data equal, what is the data service.test? How am I doing it in the about page? Data service.test. I'm using Axios. Axios is just a third-party library that just kind of handles all of the HTTP calls for us. But I feel like it might be, maybe I want to fetch to swap to using the fetch API, which is just kind of native JavaScript. I thought I was doing something similar here. Let's see. I think I'm doing it in the authentication. Auth roots login. Now this is using Hano.js, which is again a different. Okay, await fetch method body params. Let's try implementing this and seeing the fetch API and seeing how that works for us. Let's also just make sure we have function get user info, server import get user info. Okay, and then it has the thing, context, and it wants a user ID as part of the query params. Okay, I think we can do that. So again, coming back into this, trying to remember how all of this works. So I guess with the auth service here, we have all of the user information. Is it here? No, it's in the stores. It's the auth TS. Yeah, this has everything. So process token. This parses the token, and the refresh token. Refreshing token, log out. I thought I had... Let me see. Okay, so this is the test. It has this JWT middleware on it, which basically, before it goes out to make the call to return just hello world, it passes through this filter here, which basically makes sure that it has the security token we want on there, and it also matches with the secret we have. So that's it makes it so much easier. The fact that this is built in, it makes it so much easier. But I did want to see, guess, oh, I'm just gonna try to, okay, actively break things. There, and return. Okay, we want to return that, and then I want to console.log see, because I want to see just kind of what this object has. So we'll need to restart that because it doesn't pick up on the changes like it normally would. So here, this is the about page, and then this is what C is. Okay. So the token that we have that we went out, talked to Discord, be like, hey Discord, I want to authenticate. It came back, it gave us the token, and then now I basically just took all of the information from the user and then just put it into the token that I'm managing instead. So I mean, we have the one from Discord. The one from Discord I think stays alive for, it's either 7 or 30 days, so it's like pretty good. It's pretty safe to assume that the user has authentication and they'll be good when they come back into the site. I guess it's just the token that I have that I guess I mean, let's be real, it doesn't have to be like a super secure application, but there's that. So coming back around, on with the JWT token, we have the payload of the user here, and we want to get this user ID out. So here on the get user call, I believe this is what does that. I think no, this is getting it from the query params. We want it from what, the context underscore var. Interesting. So let equals c dot query. No, I don't think that's rec dot dot parse body dot I guess continuing before we completely go and break everything, let's see if we can pull it out here. So c dot rec dot parse body. Let's see what that gets us. So we need to restart it. Or let's clear that. Restart it. Cool. And then hit our test endpoint. Okay, function parse body. Cool. That did nothing. Nothing that I wanted it to. Okay, let's just do the request then and see. Can I get the... Can I do that? The request JSON. We'll find out. Function JSON. Thanks. So it's a function, so I gotta call it with the actual function parameters instead of just as a variable. Rejected. Fucking thanks. Cool. Let's just, we're narrowing it in. This is part of the process. We're having fun. We're having fun. So rec dot header dot headers header dot, let's see if header works, because if we can get the token, we can get the okay, yeah, there's the header dot arguments authorization. No, is there any functions on here? I mean, I could, it's JavaScript. I could just reach in there and get it my fucking self. Doesn't really matter. So there. Cool. So let auth there. Replace bearer. Yep. That's what we want. We want to replace bear. Cool. And then okay, how do I AWD decode auth. I think that's what we want. And then decode a token. Alright. Let's see if that gets us what we want. Or just throws a big fat fucking error. Fuck. Okay, so let me at least get this sorted. So there's the bearer, which it has. And let's just go to ChatGPT and ask that. How to replace the auth header with nothing to get the token. JavaScript let token. Oh, okay, let's I at least want to see it work. Okay, so that gets it, and then here, decoded token, cool. Then there, and then I know I gotta spin the wheel. Oh, there we go. Well, shit. So then equal, let user ID equal payload.user.id. And these question marks are basically just allowing it to fail gracefully as it tries to dig that ID out of the decoded token. So let's do decoded token user ID. I haven't forgotten. I know I need to spin the wheel. So let's rerun this. There. Here. Blah, blah. Hello world. And there we go. We have the user ID. So all this to dig a user ID out of a token. Fun. Okay. I'm going to spin the wheel, and then I'm going to use the restroom, and then we'll come back and we'll continue working on the user call. So let's do the wheel, get this. Hello? Okay. And we have handwrite code. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna use the bathroom first, and then yeah, we'll come back and start handwriting some code for 5 minutes. So I will be right back. Wait, do I have a be right back scene? I don't think I do. Let me get some text up real quick. BRB. We don't want Arial. We want... Sure, whatever. This, cool. BRB. Cool. This is... I don't like this font anymore. It lost me. Okay, and then we of course we need a drop shadow. Outline black. Okay, cool. Outline opacity. Cool. Now you know I'll be right back. So I will be right back. And we back. And I don't see a time limit on this choice. I wouldn't get jack fucking shit done if there was a if there was a time wasn't a time limit on this. So let me get my iPad. Cool. Where's my notes? Cool. So yeah, 5 minutes. So let me, I'm trying to set this up. So, oh, I pressed a button. But here, let me boom, boom, boom. Cool. Now you get to see my iPad screen, and this is gonna be awkward to handwrite, but where were we before this? Oh, music stopped. I guess it's a short song. Do we want music that'll definitely get this copyright or this striked, or do we want this, or do we want to continue with the who's what's it, the royalty-free music? Is to get a timer on the screen. I will definitely, yeah. That seems like a smart thing to do. Let me second. Okay. Let me actually write that down because I will forget about it. Create a to-do. Get timer for stream. Done. And done. Okay. I took a timer for that. Otherwise, I'll just yell at Siri. So, what were we trying to do? So, okay. Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes starting now. So, we are trying to get the user. So, stop listening, Siri. So, we want /user. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? My handwriting is something. So here we want /user. Siri is always listening. True. /info. So we need to, it has the JWT, which is the object which has all the security in it. Or which has yeah, it basically has the security in it. It's basically just an object for storing the login information. But we have the JWT as a header. And then we take that parse. All right. Parse out the user ID. And then with that, we then call DB with user ID. Call the database with the user ID, and then return object. I mean, it seems simple enough, but I've been wrong before. So I guess with that user object, we can, I guess then we are able to, I mean, mostly right now it's just for display, but I'm thinking like we can, there has to be some, like we can pull back the history for the user. So I guess with that we can user, nope, user activity history, user, I mean the activity history also counts the balance history, so there's that as well. So yeah, as I guess mostly pulling back the user history. Then I'm not sure how SurrealDB works. I think it might be able to accept images as a just something that you could store in the database. I don't know. I'm afraid to test it on a punishment wheel stream, but I feel like being able to store the images in the database also makes it easier for retrieval. So like a user like can go to their my page or whatnot and then be able to see the images they previously accessed. And then if it's in the database, I mean, it basically lasts forever. So there's that as well. So the user info, and then well, I guess we could go user/activity for the user activity here. So there, we don't need that. Nope, need the pen. So there's that, and then DB response. If I could spell and write at the same time. So there's that there, and then what else? I feel like that's kind of it at the moment there, because there's not a whole lot on bot person. So I think this might be an opportunity to, I guess, expand upon like what you can do. It's mostly just coming up with stuff that you could do with tokens, because I mean, as of right now, apart from generating images, they're kind of useless. So I mean, I know it's like super niche, but I know I also run at times a Minecraft server, and I know that there's a way to connect between the Minecraft server and theoretically bot person. So I guess spending, oh, there's the timer, spending bot person tokens for, I guess, in-game items, but I guess that becomes a slippery slope, because again, certain people have stupid amounts of tokens. So yeah, so I guess being able to spend token, yeah, for, I guess, in-game items. So yeah, where were we? So we need this to get the user ID out of the token. So here, for the get user info call, we don't need the user ID. So we just need, can I import this? Quick fix, add import, jwt.decode. Is that what I was using here? Oh, it was. Okay, cool. So here in users, it's the auth replacing the string, let decoded, let users. We have the user ID here. So if there's an error in the response, otherwise, console.log resp. Cool. So we will just log it out so we can see, I mean, what's there. And then, yeah. I think we might be ready to try this. Well, we need to actually make the call on the front end. So I kind of want to use the fetch API for this. So let user response equal fetch. That's pretty dang close. And method get. Is it that simple? Is it that simple? Oh, there. Let user fetch all, and then Okay. Feel like we're pretty much there. So let's go over here. Oh, yep. I need to update the counter. Thank you. There we go. We may be spinning it soon though. We'll see. So, okay. I moved over what we worked on just a little bit ago to get the user ID out of the header. I moved that into this get user function, which is a /user/info. So it's /user/info. Okay. Method get content type application JSON. Yes. Bearer and then the token. How do I handle the token in the about? I feel like that might be, I guess, the more proper way of doing it. About page. Import data service. Or how do I do it in the data service? Data service authorization equals authstore.get token. So me authorization equals authstore. Import the auth store. Cool. Then user. Okay. Feel like we're ready to test. So let's go here. Bam, bam, cool. Home. Then me. Response, cores, body, readable stream. Oh my god. I mean, that's it working. Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to work on the first try. Response.json. Oh, now the page is frozen. This is the fun of using a fairly new browser. So let's just use Safari. Ow. What? Can't read properties of undefined. What? Home.view. What? Huh? That was odd. Let's go back to Arc real quick, because I want to know why it is the way it is. Uncaught. Oh, body stream is already read. Oh. So it's here, it's the response, and then console log user. About user. Oh, there it is. Yeah, all the user information. Okay, now we have to spin the wheel 3 times, or for the 3rd time. So here, boop, boop, boop. What do we have to do? Code in Notepad, motherfucker. Okay. Okay, god damn it. There. Let's open up Finder. Oh, I'm gonna need terminal. So cd devel bot person front end. Back end, and then we're gonna need to do unrun dev or unrun start, and then unrun dev. Okay, and then go into the projects here, front end, and then we were source. Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes starting now. We need, I guess it's in the components in the me page. Open with other text edit, open stop listening Siri, thank you. So we're logging out the user, and then I guess div, and then user dot ID. No. Let's see. So we have the user ID, user stats. Let's do user dot user capital U user stats dot let's just, I guess, go simpler than that. User dot I know there's a view method for this. I know there's, where's the view 3 tutorial? Here. Reactivity fundamentals. This is the store thing. Current preferences options API. We're using composition because that's what I'm used to. Click. Yeah. You're gonna touch me. Okay then. Welcome and thanks for the heads up. I appreciate. I guess. Yeah. Appreciate the heads up. I guess it's better than just coming at someone unprovoked or unannounced. Next value tick. This is for state.count. Be active. Just why isn't the, it's double curly braces, right? That's what I thought it was. Where is events V model? Is this, do I need to put it in some kind of V model? Can I just, what about just if I am able to just do user? I think because it's asynchronous that's the issue we're running into. I've also realized, like, I'm not listening to music. Being alone with my thoughts is scary. Okay. So, I believe because it's asynchronous, that's why we're running into the issue here where it's not displaying the data. So I think, yeah. So if I comment, oh, I need to do the yeah, because we're not even seeing the header here because it's waiting for this fetch call to finish. So it's, I guess, because it's waiting for that, it's holding up the page from loading. So how to handle, oh, there's the timer. Visual Studio Code, welcome back. The handle displaying data in view 3. How to handle displaying async data. Suspense. Await fetch. And then await response. So wait fetch call. Then wait. Okay. Suspense. Template error. So this is just for a dummy API. Template, blah, 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 loading. Cool, slow data. This is them just slowing it down. Yeah, delay 3 seconds. Okay, the solution. Data. Okay. Going to use the suspense. Okay. How are you going to use suspense? Employees, products, slow data, main, template, fallback. So they broke it out even to its own components. Okay, let's do or let's rename this. Half the battle is user settings. User this is the user page. Cool. Let's move that into here, move it. And then, yes, update the imports, please. Index.ts, the me page. How about we do create a view? View, if I could spell view properly. And then I think it's, yeah, it's basically just another component, but we're able to pull in the other ones. So here, so they use suspense for And then main, and then we want the what is it? How is this? How do I handle import? Okay. User settings dot me page. Okay, and then here we can close that. Terminate processes. Cool. This is the punishments. Minimize that. Bot person. Minimize that, and then here. Clear. Fun run dev. Cool. Here and then. Thinking. So I will need to update the router to instead of take to the me page. Let's just do slash settings, and then we'll need to update the header to do settings because instead of slash me, I don't know, settings just sounds better. So cool. This is a user page. Yes, it is. And then settings.view. Import the user page in component. Let's do settings view. Import. Okay, let's see if that works. Fun run dev. Here. Oh, it's fucking frozen again. Now it's for real frozen. Come on. Cool. Then here slash settings. Suspense is an experimental and its API will likely change. Okay. File listed. The file is not listed within the file tsconfig.app. So do I do @/views? There. Settings. It really does not like it when you make changes to the router and then try to like navigate all around. Cannot read properties of what? Let me break it out to its own route. Interesting. So let's user page there. Okay, so putting the component outside of this main here while using the suspense causes it to just shit its pants. So interesting. I guess it's because the suspense tag here is dependent on having that main property in there for rendering the page. So it waits for the data and then okay. Okay, I think I'm understanding now. So here, this is the me page. Then let's do user. Like, can I just... Okay. Yeah, I can just output the user. Okay. So that's convenient. So using the suspense allows for this to resolve its asynchronous data, and then yeah, just it handles it gracefully. And then these are two separate components, the one for showing the data and then the one for the user page. Cool. Okay, I think I'm understanding now. Let's do user.user. It probably should create an interface for this. So let's do that. Under source, new folder, interfaces, file, user. Okay, what does this user object look like? User ID. Thought I had an extension for this, so L. Oh, that's very convenient. Okay, so now, then let user equal user as user. User equals user as user. This is very redundant, but it puts it into a format that we know the type of. So let user user contains no meaning for me anymore. Doesn't even look like a real word. Okay, so now we're getting the user ID out, and then user stats. So div Cool. So now we have successfully, we have the login working. We have it actually going out to fetch the user data when like the user is authenticated and everything, and pulling back the proper information. So that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So I guess from here, really should create some kind of admin panel. Like I mean, I really should. And then I guess the question there is, what do we want to have in the admin panel? So here's the list of things to do. Admin panel. So what do we want? Add tokens to user. What else? View user activity. Oh, that's a thing we might be able to throw that together real quick. Get user info. Then that's just users. Okay. Users activity.ts. So here, just gonna copy a bunch of this, put that in here. Cool. So then let's update this, restart. Yep. I don't want to be on prod, I want to be on dev. So what is it? Select. Oh, just, yeah, select start from events. Okay, so select start from events where event user is the user ID. Okay, I think that's what we... Okay, music's a little aggressive. It's a little aggressive. Okay. It took me till now to realize. Okay, so there's this. This is in activity function get user activity. Context, cool, that's what we want. No user ID provided. Great. Select star from events where event user equals $sign user ID, and then there. Response, and then we'll just return okay. Or what how do I do? Oh, response.text, c.text. Okay, because right now we're just trying to get the data out. So yeah, where were we? Here, in the this. So then let fetch call user slash activity. I mean, that seems about right to me. Let user response equal that. Then let activity response there. All right, fucking YOLO. Okay, that's, I believe, what we want. And then here, this is just a lot of debugging the user. So we don't need this anymore because we know the user call is working. Clear that. Fun run dev. Dashboard. Settings. I don't think it's hitting the second call. So, what I need to do. Promise is pending. Okay, so promise all is not the call. That is not. So me, okay. Let's just create a new component for this. New file. If I could spell. Activity page dot view. And then basically just copy a bunch of this. There. Activity fetch call. Fonts. Fonts. Bam. Bam. Activity. Then okay, I know I'm just like sitting here silently as I'm trying to figure this out. I'm thinking super hard. Don't mind me. So this is the activity page, me page. We need to back the stuff out for the activity call. Don't need that at the moment, and then go back to the views here, the settings view, and then instead of the me page, activity page, and then I believe we've been going for so long that the token expired, which is, I mean, probably a good sign. Settings. Oh, it might help if we actually create the endpoint. I know, weird idea. God, talking and trying to think at the same time. I probably can't chew gum and walk at the same time as well. Like, ugh. Dashboard. Pa. I mean, this looks like user activity to me. Hell yeah. Okay. So then, I guess back to activity. We do resp.0.0. And then event data. Is it just event.0? It's the oh yeah, because we want the entire array. Yep. There we go. There we go. We have it pulling back the activity. Now let's see if we could just render that out real quick. can I just copy object? Cool. And then let's just create the interface for it. New file, event interface, s, and then use our new favorite friend, paste JSON as types. The top level event is event. Lowercase s string. Do I have uppercase s strings in here? Yes, I do. It's lowercase s string. Cool. So then activity page. UL. Act and activity. Key. It's using the wrong event. Here and then dot event data. Sure. Holy fucking shit, it's working. Okay. Well, all right. Goddamn. Well, all right. Yeah, I feel like this is the high note we need to end on for today. Cause yeah, like this is all the information for the user, and it's pulling it back asynchronously and everything. Like, goddamn. Well, all right. I feel like, yeah. I mean, we've been going for about an hour and a half now, so I feel like this is probably about as good a stopping point as any. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, call this a good stopping point, and then we'll pick up again on Thursday. I know I missed yesterday's stream, but I mean, I'm still jet lagged as a motherfucker, so yeah, making progress. So yeah, we got all of this stuff worked out on the front end, which is like super cool. So yeah, I think we'll have to do this again sometime, and by sometime I mean Thursday. So yeah, yeah, thank you all for watching, lurking, whatever it may be. Thanks, Janny, for chiming in, and yeah, we'll pick this up again on Thursday. I will talk to y'all later.